Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Roulette Rifle 7 match. This time we got a PC match, loser bracket round 3 between Atomicgarbage and Brainfixer. Garbage picked Mumbai, Brainfixer picked Isle of Scale, Sapienza's banned, Dartmoor is banned, and we'll be starting in just a couple of minutes. The predictions are up. Let's see if Brainfixer is also already live. So let's refresh that. No, still nothing. So yeah, it's round 3 of the loser bracket, which means the pressure is on. The loser of this match will be out of the tournament. If we take a look at the lifetime performance, Atomicgarbage is of course a roulette rookie, has not played yet on Mumbai. Brainfixer, at the other hand, has played it 5 times already. He won once, he lost 3 times, and 1 draw. The map record still is held by Dakar, sub 10, including console loading times and planning, so that's incredibly impressive. Brainfixer is not yet live. Do we have some in-game audio from Atomic then? Also not yet. Welcome in, everyone. Predictions are up, so you can bet already. Let me see. Brainfixer still not live, in less than a minute to go. So he does. I do hope that he shows up pretty soon. Just gonna refresh like crazy. Let me just DM him real quick. Tell him to go live. He did receive the spin link already. Don't tell me he's streaming on something else because I only have this stream link. Yeah, we're 30 seconds away. Ah, there we go. And Brainfixer is live. Can we get some sound too? That would be nice. Hello? There we go. Alright guys, 5 seconds away for the first spin on Mumbai. Always an interesting map. And what do we have? We got for the Maelstrom, SMG as Vanya Servant. For Vanya, Amputation Knife as the lead actor, Gregory Arthur. And for Dawood, we got an explosive weapon as the Queen's Guard. That doesn't look too bad overall in general. Let's pump that in-game audio up a little. I hope the audio levels are fine here. And yeah, we're off. Both players managing their loadout here. And we are gonna see a skywalk start. Most likely with an early isolation for the Maelstrom. Which is pretty much the go-to strat, right? Unless it's a live kill or like consume poison or something for the Maelstrom. But other than that, you just want to knock him out straight away. And yeah, both players are off. Or at least Brainfixer is off. Atomicgarbage is still thinking stuff over on what to smuggle in. Brainfixer starting at the skywalk. And we're gonna see an early isolation on the Maelstrom here, as mentioned. Now, at first sight, this spin isn't too tricky. The only hard thing to obtain potentially would be the amputation knife if you don't know where it is. But luckily we got hit maps for that as well. But yeah, Maelstrom already knocked out. Atomicgarbage is He's still thinking it over. Still looking at the smuggle spot. And we got a pause here from Brainfixer. Not entirely sure what's going on. There we go again. And Atomicgarbage is loading in now as well. Also saw a skywalk start there, which is obvious. Now it is interesting how Brainfixer didn't go for the Holy Man disguise, and he also decides to let Gregory Arthur go there. As we saw, he just passed him on his way while he's puking, which is just a free excellent knockout there. So that is very interesting. Meanwhile, Atomicgarbage actually not starting at the skywalk. Oh, but he got a rip there. He opted to start at the train yard as Svanya's servant, which makes sense as well. Meanwhile, Brainfixer is already gonna set up the brick lore. Oh no, he's not. Ah, that's some interesting choices here. Picking up the crowbar. He's actually gonna infiltrate the train yard by the looks of it. Trying to obtain Vanya's servant disguise, I can imagine. Oh, and again, Atomicgarbage getting ripped the same way, but trying to crowbar the door open, the train open there. That's not gonna work, o'clock. They'll always spot you there. I'm assuming that the train that is opening, that's where the amputation knife is, though. Meanwhile, Brainfixer setting up a generator for an easy disguise grab here. And he's also already in the Queen's Guard disguise, so that's 2 disguises down for him already. It's still interesting how he skipped Gregory Arthur at the start there. Although I guess you can get him at pretty much any time. The cycle is pretty short here. Now Atomicgarbage did manage to get into the train this time and picks up the amputation knife. So that's the first weapon collected. He smuggled in an SMG and an explosive weapon, so he should be all set for this. But no early isolation for the Maelstrom. That is an interesting choice there. Brainfixer also managed to get into the same room, also picking up the amputation knife. So a small lead here for Brainfixer. Not only did he start earlier, but he already has the Maelstrom isolated. He has the Vanya servant disguise, he has the Queen's Guard disguise, and the amputation knife. Whereas Atomicgarbage at this moment only has Vanya servant disguise and the amputation knife. And he's 2.5 minutes behind in game time, although that doesn't always say everything, of course. Brainfixer making his way through the slums, which is always scary, especially since he's not hammering on instinct. And these enforcers are just completely random. But yeah, he's found his way back to the Maelstrom, SMG kill, and that's the first target down in 4 minutes. Looking very solid so far for Brainfixer. No rips just yet. Meanwhile, Atomicgarbage just went to his smuggle point. And now he's gonna clear these 2 outside guards. So he's gonna prepare for the brick lure here. And I'm assuming that Brainfixer is gonna do the same pretty soon. First wants to retrieve his Queen's Guard disguise, which makes a lot of sense as well. But yeah, both players currently occupied with the... Ooh! And we have an accidental neck snap from Atomicgarbage, and that's a rip. That's a restart. We haven't seen many of those thus far in Roulette Rivals. We have seen that ton of times in the Ghost Mode tournaments, however. But that is a sad way to rip. And now he's thrown way back. Big solid lead for Brainfixer now. 5 minutes in. Got 1 kill down. Has the Queen's Guard disguise. Has the amputation knife. But looks like he's opting not to go for the Bricklore. Which is interesting. So he's actually gonna infiltrate the Rungun's tower here. Panics the chick. Yeah, you can just run through. No worries. She's panic Brainfixer. That's all good. Yeah, Atomicgarbage still starting at the train yard. And I'm assuming he's gonna go for the amputation knife again, just like he did last time. Seems to be taking a long way around, but the safer way though. So that does make sense. Jumps in from the window, grabs the amputation knife. Has to wait for that guy to turn around, and there we go, he has it. A bit of buffering at the Brainfixer side. It seems to be okay. He calmers this guard, grabs the keycard that he's dropping. He's staying in that disguise though. No, there we go. Now he's changing. He's gonna KO this guard as well. So yeah, tower infiltration strat for Brainfixer, which is a very interesting choice. He will be able to isolate the wood within the next 2-3 minutes. And he has the disguise here as well, so that kill should be done rather quickly. Meanwhile, we see Atomicgarbage shooting down the ladder. The ladder. Not the ladder, Neil. And actually goes up in here to manually raise the flag, it seems. Which is an interesting choice for isolating the Maelstrom. Can definitely work, and it's definitely good for certain kill conditions. Meanwhile, Brainfixer stalking his prey. Calmly waits. Waiting at a generator, which is interesting. It is not, doesn't seem to trigger it, so... Ah, there we go. That is, oh, and a body found here for Atomicgarbage on the hill. Which is a very tricky place to be. I'm interested to see how Brainfixer will handle this. He still has another dart shot as well. So he could use that on the guard from the wood, and then he would still have one box left, one box spot left for the wood himself to box him up. So he calmed the guy on the stairs. He knocked out that one guard and boxed him up. And let's see if he actually will use his calm shot on there. This is an awkward spot to wait for him, especially in this disguise. Yeah, we are laying low for a while until and it's interesting how the wood doesn't care at all. And he just quickly knock him out. That's actually very interesting. And he drags him over here. Very interesting. He's gonna place the breacher here. And that's the second kill down for Brainfixer. Be careful of that fire extinguisher though. Alright, kill down. He's gonna drop him down the elevator shaft. And no one should find him here. Decides not to change outfits. So he does have to be a little bit careful with the exfiltration here, but it shouldn't be too hard. Meanwhile, Atomicgarbage again wants to raise the flag here. Which is interesting. I wonder how he's gonna approach the Maelstrom, where he plans on getting him. I'm assuming in the room where he will change disguise. He needs to take care of this body though. This body is the one that got found earlier. But yeah, big solid lead from Brainfixer here. 10 minutes in already though. 2 targets down. And he just missed the window for Gregory Arthur. So he does have to stick around for a minute or two until he's back. And he starts puking into the sewers, where you can go for an accidental push. So a little bit of dead time here for Brainfixer. He still hasn't done any of the triggers of the brick lures. So Vanya is still roaming around in a train area. I wonder if he's gonna use the brick for Vanya, or if he's just gonna infiltrate the train system as well. The train yard. Oh, and this is some risky play here from Brainfixer. Oh, a bit too impatient here. You're not gonna grab this disguise. And now he's just gonna delay himself. Wasting his strength shots on random guards here as well. Feels like he's a bit too impatient here, but that actually will result in him taking longer to get the lead actor disguise here. If he just waited till he got back and got sick again and starts puking, he would have had it by now already. And also I'm not sure what that calmer shot on that that guard was about. He's making it really hard on himself at the moment. But yeah, Atomicgarbage just restarted as well. Taking some different routing here this time around. Again, looks like he wants to raise the flag here for the Maelstrom, which is an interesting approach, really.
Snap out of it already. Oh God, not again.
And there we go. Gregory Arthur finally got woken up again, making his way over to puke. But yeah, Brainfixer just delaying himself and wasting darts here. It's also funny how Gregory gets a question mark.
Oh, damn it. Here comes the vomit train. Gotta find somewhere.
Oh, this is gonna be risky. This is risky, Brainfixer. You're making all of this way harder on yourself than it should be. Alright, finally gets the push, gets the accident KO. Gets the outfit. Has a brick in hand, as we can see in his inventory. So I'm assuming he's gonna go for the brick lure here now. But he did lose some precious minutes there by just being too impatient, waiting for him to get back. Oh, and Atomicgarbage got spotted there, trying to climb the railing, trying to retrieve the amputation knife. So that's another rip. He's a little bit on the struggle bus at the moment. And Mumbai is an intimidating map for roulette as well. If you're fairly new to the tournament, to the roulette stretch. So definitely not an easy map to start with. But he's persistent though, and that's always good. Managed to get the amputation knife. Oh no, he gets triggered again. Alright, Brainfixer almost 15 minutes in here. And he's doing such risky plays. Decides to infiltrate the train yard as well. Now what is he gonna do here? Is he gonna make use of a seeker, or if is he just gonna get her while she's in the area to wash her face? If the latter, he only has a limited amount of time to get out of here. He does rush it. Sees the opportunity. Gets the last kill, but now can he get out of there before she gets found? He should be able to train exit, perhaps. I don't see a train coming. No train just yet. Oh, this can be tricky. This can be a very late rip. He needs the exit soon. He really does. Oh, this is risky. This is dangerous. He's about 30 seconds away from the exit there. It's all in his hand. No red guns at the last second. Look how far he had to run. Because he had unlucky timing with the train here. But it does seem to stay green. And that's a first try run from Brainfixer on Mumbai. Taking the map. Very well done. Taking the opponent's map, that's always a nice start to a match. Let me pay out the predictions real quick. So that's Brainfixer taking the lead, winning Mumbai, going up 2-0. Next map, Isle of Scale. I'll be setting that up. Give me 2 minutes yet, and I'll be right back. Alright, the spins are all set up. Let me also start a new prediction for Isle of Scale. One moment. Alright, predictions should be up as well. I set it to 5 minutes. We're 5 minutes away from Isle of Scale, which is a cool map for roulette as well. We actually see Atomicgarbage has played Isle of Scale this tournament once before, so there's some experience there. And very interesting from a returning rival, Brainfixer, who has played several tournaments already, but only played Isle of Scale once so far, and lost this map. So that's an interesting stat. And he was the one who chose this map this time around. So that's interesting. Let's see if he has practiced the map in the meantime. We're 4 minutes away. Also, if we look at the map record, which was actually broken this very tournament by Infofun, and it's actually at sub 4 now already. So I don't know how much how much further that can be pushed. You would have to get a really optimal spin to be able to beat that. Sub 4 is insane already, including loading times and planning. But yeah, guys, predictions are up. Feel free to bet your clown points here. And yeah, this match is loser bracket round 3. which means it's first to 6, as you can see on the screen. But also means that the loser of this match will be out of the tournament. So the pressure is up. Brainfixer took the opponent's map choice and will now play his own map choice. So he could set himself up for a pretty solid lead of 4-0. We're about 3 minutes away. And I just lost some in-game audio. I'm assuming he's just stepping out. But yeah, Isle of Scale. Isle of Scale is an interesting one because it can vary from like a super straightforward standard spin and standard approach to something really, really tricky and convoluted. So it's a very cool map. It's one of the few maps where like there can be an insane difference in how hard it is for roulette, depending on the spin. Like for example, for comparison, like Sapienza, like for the most part, most spins, it doesn't really matter. It's still gonna be fairly standard. But Isle of Scale, like it can range. Well, we've just seen the record broken this tournament, like from a sub 4 spin to easily a 10-minute spin, depending on how difficult the disguises are and the kills. It can really ramp up the difficulty really, really, really quick on Isle of Scale, depending on the spin. But yeah, we're like a minute and a half away. I'm excited to see what both players can do on this map. I always love Scale for roulette. Even if it's a straightforward spin. Because then it just becomes a race between players.
Attention, gentlemen.
And it's somewhat similar to Miami in regards to like the order of things, like going for Sophia first or for Zoe first. Same with Robert and Sierra, and there's generally not much difference between the two. So that's always also an interesting choice to see. And we see some nice cutscene action here from Brainfixer. Some mental preparations for him. But yeah, 20 seconds away. Now let's see how these players will do. Let me quickly take a sip of water before it starts.
Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's.
And the spin is live. And we got for Zoe Washington, Scissors as the event staff. Sophia Washington, the scalpel as the chef. Yeah, so this spin would fall in the category of pretty straightforward. Nothing too difficult or out of the way. I guess you could argue about the scalpel, but it's just the scalpel, so if you can just run in there as an elite guard, you just have to pick it up. And also the chef disguise, which is surprisingly powerful in Isle of Scale. Like, he's not trespassing in a lot of areas, which I did not expect at all. But yeah, we see an architect start from Brainfixer, which is kind of interesting. He ran forward and then decided to run back. He goes to his smuggle point here. Atomicgarbage, still thinking things over, still looking at his loadout. Looks like he wants to start as a chef though, which is not a bad idea at all. I like his thinking there, starting as a chef for this spin. Brainfixer shooting the camera system there.
Command, I just heard something. I don't know. I'm gonna.
And he's actually gonna clear out this room. And then I'm assuming he's gonna just wait for Sophia here. Which is an interesting choice, really. We don't often see an isolation of Sophia here. We usually either see a seeker on her, and she goes to the bathroom, or just a standard radio tower, radio clock. So that is interesting. Always cool to see something different. Yeah, Atomicgarbage started as the chef, which is a very solid starting choice as well. He does look to be a little lost. Probably is looking for a scissors somewhere. Not entirely sure where it is. I'm pretty sure he's gonna look at hitmaps right now. Like, where's the damn scissors? And the funny thing is that the pair of scissors I usually go for is right next to an event staff dude as well. So you could combine those two fairly easily for this spin. But yeah, Brainfixer got the Sophia isolation. She's down. She's waiting there. So that's one part done. 2 minutes into the spin. Let's see what his next objective will be. Still in the architect disguise as well, though. It's just kind of interesting. Meanwhile, Atomicgarbage is traversing the entire place. He almost wanted to go to the harbor. Decided to turn around and now make his way up until to the fire spot. Which is the long way around from where he started, from the kitchen. But as long as he gets there, it's alright. Alright, Brainfixer is clearing out the Master of Ceremony room, which makes sense. Nice clean clear out there from Brainfixer. Now he has to box some bodies and grab that disguise. So he will isolate Zoe here. So he will have to do quite some back and forth. He also still needs to retrieve the scalpel and the chef disguise. So that's gonna be quite some running around for Brainfixer here. Meanwhile, Atomicgarbage reached the helipad area. Does manage to sneak through and will start to make his way up there. I can assume he's gonna, yep, he's gonna climb the pipe up. Now 3 minutes in-game time, so he will have missed the radio cycle for Sophia, but he doesn't even go for there. He instead opts to go for this route around. Which is interesting. Looks like he wants to make his way over to the scalpel there. Which makes sense. Oh, Brainfixer, this is risky. No, they're gonna open the door. And that's a rip, yeah. Too late. Oh, that's a painful rip for Brainfixer there. Oh, and Atomicgarbage managed to seek a shot on Sophia there. So she will isolate herself on the bathroom, and the chef is not trespassing there. Or he just seeks her and just let her go for now. I mean, he will have quite some time to get back up there. It all depends on how quickly he can retrieve the scalpel from this area. He does know where it is. But yeah, in a trespassing disguise, you have to get rid of at least one guard. Which he does seem to be doing. He's shutting down a fuse box, luring a guard over, knocking him out. He needs to hurry up though. Sophia's not gonna stay in the bathroom forever, and he only used one dart, so he didn't stack the seeker shots. He is gonna change into the disguise for a free grab of the scalpel. Yeah, you can pick that up as a guard. Don't worry. Changes back into the chef. And actually works towards his chameleon challenge, which is nice to see. I mean, even if he misses Sophia, he still has another seeker shot. You can just make her sick again. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, and she's just walking out. He is crouching. He has the scissors, he has the scalpel. You can just do another seeker shot. No worries. Meanwhile, Brainfixer is thinking some stuff over. Might look at hit maps as well for the scissors. And there we go. Second seeker shot for Atomicgarbage. So Sophia's gonna puke again. She has a rough day. No, 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 don't crowbar doors. Don't crowbar doors. I think Atomicgarbage isn't aware that the chef isn't trespassing on that entire floor, which is counterintuitive as hell. So we can't blame him. Like, it's one of those things, like, if you don't know, you just don't know. Same with like the waiter in Marrakesh, that you can just like run into the school and you're not trespassing. It's just counterintuitive, and if you don't know, you don't know. But yeah, the chef is actually a very powerful disguise for Isle of Scale. But yeah, he was making some nice progress there. Unfortunate rip with crowbarring a door open. So now the lead is back to Brainfixer, who is just arriving at the Master of Ceremonies room again. Gonna set that up for the isolation. Now let's see if he can actually isolate Zoe before she opens that door and finds some bodies. Which isn't that hard to do, you just need to bump them a couple of times. Just stay in the Master of Ceremonies disguise, you're not trespassing there. You got all the time in the world. Just don't let them go. Just do a little bumping to make it safe. Yeah, working on some boxing up. Again, an early rip from Atomicgarbage there. Atomicgarbage is a little bit on the struggle bus with navigating the map. And I can't blame him for that either. It took a long time for me as well for Isle of Scale to click in terms of navigation, because it's such a vertical map as well. And you got ledges and pipes everywhere. And Atomicgarbage is a Saso speedrunner, which is like a completely different beast. So like, I wager that most of the map he hasn't even really seen at all. But yeah, mealtime, Brainfixer, just KO. Why, Brainfixer, why? Why like that? You can get red guns from Zoe, it doesn't matter. Just knock out the dude, the guard, and then her. Not the other way around. That's the second rip for Brainfixer there in the Master of Ceremonies room. He's overcomplicating that there. He does seem to have a solid plan in mind though. He just needs to overcome that one hurdle and then he's set for Zoe. But yeah, Atomicgarbage again taking the long route around as the chef.
What was that?
Let's make it into the chapel though.
We might have a possible disturbance.
Strange.
I'm moving to investigate. We'll keep you posted.
And he does get here a little quicker compared to last time. Only a little though. We'll sneak to this area. Don't be too eager. Yeah, he's gonna climb the pipe. I'm gonna be curious to see if he's gonna do again Seeker Sophia, get the scalpel, and then Seeker her again. Which, you know, is fair play. Ah, he missed her now anyway. And he does opt to go for that route again as well. And this way up, like, he could have just ran through there. But again, it's really counterintuitive, like how powerful the chef disguise is. If you don't know, you just don't know. I do like to see how Brainfixer is using a different isolation spot though, compared to the standard Seeker or radio room. This is very nice, there we go. Sophia isolated, knocked out. She'll be waiting there for him. Oh, and another rip for Atomicgarbage there.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt?
And Brainfixer again is gonna make his way over to the Master of Ceremonies room. And you would say three times the charm, right? Surely he's not gonna rip that for a third time. It's just impossible and illegal. So let's see if he can make it work this time. Again, calmer shot on the Custodian. And 2 quick knockouts. See, this clear out is just flawless, like 3 times in a row. Which is arguably, or at least in my opinion, like harder than getting Zoe and the guard knocked out, really. So that's kind of funny with me, to me. How he does this portion like so smooth and fast. But yeah, let's see what he can do. Walks in there, triggers the dialogue. Zoe's gonna be on her way. Needs to box up this Custodian dude. Well, doesn't have to because that's the one you call him with. But still. Alright, let's see what you can do. Come on, Brainfixer, just knock out the guard. It doesn't matter if Zoe sees it. But yeah, Atomicgarbage started in the kitchen as a chef, and now almost 2 minutes later, he's still there. But yeah, that's the thing. If you're not that ooh, he's just in time, Brainfixer. If you're not that familiar with scale, like navigating the map is very intimidating with how vertical it is. Took me quite some time to learn the layout of it as well. But yeah, again, Brainfixer cutting it really close there with that Zoe isolation, that Zoe knockout. This time he did manage to get her though, before she opened the door. So yeah, like I said, 3rd time's the charm for Brainfixer. So he does have both targets isolated now. He doesn't have any of the disguises just yet though, or any of the kill weapons. So it will be interesting to see that. Oh, you need to be careful of that, dude. That one enforcer there of that patrolling guard is such a troll, because he will just go insta combat if he spots you. So be careful there, Brainfixer. But yeah, Atomicgarbage made his way back to the scalpel. He's in a guard outfit though, which is kind of funny, but a super useless disguise. It's like super bad on idle scale. You can barely go anywhere, lots of enforcers. It's funny that a chef is way better outfit than a guard though. And Brainfixer has received a nice follow. But yeah, there we go. Atomic garbage in the radar disguise now. Easy grab for the scalpel. And just leave that body there. And goes back in the chef outfit as well. That's an interesting knockout at that one guard though. I'm assuming he thought that the guard would just be free to go in there and pick it up, but no. The guard outfit on scale is just uber trash. Omega trash. So yeah, he's climbing the bridge again. Now 4 minutes 20. Which means that Sophia is right there at the security room. But yeah, just look at this for Atomic Garbage. He does not know that he can just go in there. He's not trespassing. Well, Yevra is gone out, so of course there's dots everywhere. But the chef disguise is just super powerful. Alright, Brainfixer. 7 minutes in. Got into the best outfit of the map. The elite guard. Can literally go everywhere. And barely has any enforcers as well. Some interesting routing here though. For him to go to this area. He picks up a free event staff disguise there. I didn't even know that that was there. That's an interesting choice. But yeah, he got the event staff. He picked up the scalpel as well. Still needs to work on the chef outfit though. Meanwhile, Atomic Garbage. Let's see if he can pull off the Seeker. He does hit her. First try. Nice shot there. And now it will just be an easy kill for Atomic Garbage here. So Atomic Garbage actually very close to his first kill, and kill-wise he would actually be in the lead now. But Brainfixer has done a lot of setup already though. Both targets isolated. He got the disguises, or at least one of them. He got the scalpel. And there we go. That's Atomic Garbage with the first kill. Sophia is eliminated with the scalpel as the chef. Very well done. But Brainfixer replies straight away with a kill on Zoe with the scissors as the event staff. He also has the scalpel. He now just needs to work on the chef disguise, which isn't too far away from here, if he knows how to directly navigate this part of the map. But he might just go the long way around to the kitchen. And he ran into a random deforcer, and that's a costly rip for Brainfixer there. And that's why you just spam instinct, chat. Like rips like that just don't happen then if you spam instinct. Like for RR, I highly recommend everyone, like in those public places, just spam instinct, man. Just do it. You avoid so many unnecessary rips like the one we just saw there. But hey, look at this. A nice isolation here from Atomic Garbage. Will be in the event staff disguise here. And he has the scissors there already. So this is looking good. This is looking good for Atomic Garbage. Big solid lead here. Now he just needs to work on Zoe. Brainfixer sticking to what he was doing. Clearing out the security room. Gonna wait for Sophia there. But yeah, Zoe is still up and about for Atomic Garbage, so let's see how he will handle that. He does have a spare Seeker shot this time around. Didn't waste two. Be careful with that shot though. No, no. Oh, I jinxed it. Oh, and he was making such great progress there. He was so close to actually getting it if he had gotten that shot off without being spotted. And now it's pretty much equal again. Also, with these approaches, it's actually hard to tell which threat is faster. This is going to be very interesting. And we're almost at the halfway point of the timer as well. This is going to be very interesting. Atomicgarbage is changing it up now, though. Seems like he is learning in terms of navigating the whole area. Because now he's gonna work on the scalpel way earlier, way faster, saving himself minutes already. Just by gaining a little bit of map knowledge there in terms of navigation. You love to see it in a tournament match. Players improving. Well, Brainfixer back to the Master of Ceremonies room for the 4th time. He was successful in his 3rd attempt. Let's see if he can pull it off again. That would be great. Atomicgarbage is making a massive improvement time-wise compared to his previous playthroughs. And again, first shot with the Seeker. Managed to hit Sophia. And we will see a Sophia kill within the next 20 seconds. That's actually a nice solid lead. Look how much... He's like 3 minutes quicker already compared to what he was doing earlier. That's a massive improvement. Very well done from Atomic there. Very well done. And there we go. Sophia's down. And now he knows where to get the event staff quickly as well. And there's a scissor in that very room where he's getting him, which is very convenient. So yeah, this is looking good. Meanwhile, Brainfixer again opting to knock out Zoe first, but it works out for him pretty well this time around. So that's the 2nd time he managed the successful Zoe isolation. Goes into the Elite Guard disguise. He does have to worry about that little troll there. But yeah, this is looking good for both players so far in this current playthrough. Nice constant troll being right there.
You know this is state of the art. I don't know.
And there we go. Atomicgarbage does have the event staff. He has the scissors here as well. And he had the right idea as well. Like, that's one way to isolate Zoe, seekering her there. It can be a bit tricky, but definitely works. And he does have a seeker shot. He just needs to be in better cover, and there's grass all around there.
There we are, Mr. Janice.
Brainfixer picking up the scalpel right here. Still needs the chef disguise for Sophia. And it does look he will go for the kitchen and the chef disguise. Or he could go for the event stuff. Oy, and we see a rip here. A restart from Atomicgarbage. I just missed what happened there.
So this damn yoga bitch has got in front of me.
So yeah, this just keeps going back and forth. Big lead for Brainfixer here now again. And again goes for the free event staff disguise. It's interesting choice. I prefer the one that Atomic Garbage is getting though. It's just much closer to the targets. Much quicker. Alright, Brainfixer, come on. Spam some instinct now. So we saw him trying to... Yeah. So again, pretty much the same story. But it's cool to see how much Atomic Garbage is optimizing during his match though. He's like several minutes faster compared to what he was doing. Well, yeah, Brainfixer closing into the Zoe kill. Has the event staff. Has the scissors. A little bit of buffering. There we go. Zoe is down.
One target down. Nice work.
Very well done.
Next up.
And he has the scalpel already. And he has Sophia isolated. Oh, that was a big whoosh. He's safe though. He is safe. Yeah, Atomic Garbage. Gonna work on the scalpel again. It's actually distracting two guards this time around. That's interesting. I wonder why he opted to change that. Because that was working fine for him earlier, right?
Sir?
That didn't really need any adjustment. But yeah, Brainfixer just needs to get the chef and then make his way back to Sophia. Once he has the chef disguise, it's pretty much free reign for him though. Needs to make sure he does not get spotted here. He's probably just gonna use the ice machine here, right? Where the fish is. You're at the right spot. We see a pause here from Brainfixer. Not entirely sure what's up. Oh, Brainfixer, don't overcomplicate this. Atomic Garbage. Right back where he was not too long ago. Let's see if he can do a first shot on Sophia again. He did miss her this time around though. He was a bit slower. Hey, and Brainfixer also working on the chameleon. You love to see it. So yeah, Atomic Garbage was a bit slower there. Actually missed his window. We got a body found from Brainfixer, but it was the Calmet chef, so it's all good. And the chef is OP disguise here, so I don't see any problems for him reaching Sophia. Not at all. Unless he's trying to overcomplicate stuff. Which, please don't. Decides not to climb all the way up here. That's interesting.
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them.
Watch out for the enforcer there. Yeah, Atomic Garbage got the event staff again. Atomic Garbage actually has the quickest threat of the two, really. He does need to hope for a rip now from Brainfixer though. This is some interesting navigation here from Brainfixer. He's just gonna scale all around the building. Just playing it safe. Finally does reach Sophia though. Scalpel in hand. And there we go.
Targets down. Impressive work.
Both targets down.
And now
changes into the radar disguise.
What's your status?
Wants to close that door,
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling.
and now he just needs to find an exit. Are we gonna see some more scaling on scale?
Constant to the harbor where
Nice.
it's less crowded. You can
Some very interesting
Question is how?
navigation choices here from players.
You get your hands on a kill switch.
Oh,
that might just
that was so risky from Brainfixer there.
47.
Almost got spotted. Climbing down that pipe. And with 40 minutes left on the clock, Brainfixer does manage to pull in the win at the end. Very well done, GG's. Taking a solid lead now, 4-0. Very, very well done. GG's to Brainfixer. Also GG's to Atomicgarbage for optimizing his threat during a match by several minutes, which is very, very impressive. Let me pay out the predictions real quick. There you go, chat. And I'll set up the next spin. Give me a minute or so and I'll be right back. Alright, that's all set up. Let me also set up the predictions for you guys. So, Wilton Creek as the random third map. I always like some Wilton Creek for roulette. Let's see, let's set this up. Alright, chat, the predictions are up as well. You can bet your clown points. Oh, that was quite a scale. Brainfixer does manage to finish the map in the end. That looked very promising from both sides. Could have gone either way. So that was a great map to watch from both players. Now, if we look at the lifetime performances, Atomicgarbage has not played Wilton Creek yet this tournament. Brainfixer does have quite some experience on the map already in tournaments in comparison. Played it 6 times already, 2 wins, 4 losses. So he definitely knows his way around Vermont, as some would say. Quick look at the map record set by Chris during the World Championship of 5 minutes 24, including planning and loading time. Very impressive time there by Chris. Not unbeatable, but you will need to get a very favorable spin to beat that one already. That's already a sharp record. Although there would be multiple spins that could beat that. If we look at the last map, like that new record set by InfoFun, the sub 4, you're really gonna need like an ideal spin to beat that. And not something standard, because you're not gonna beat that otherwise. You need something really, really ideal. Some of these maps are really being pushed like crazy, like record-wise. I do gotta say though, like personally, getting a record on a certain map is super fun and cool, but it's still secondary to actually winning a match, you know? But it's cool to see all the times going down. I think it's only Santa Fortuna that is still above 10 minutes. It's the only map. But I'm sure with a somewhat favorable spin, we can see that record be broken this tournament already. And if not, then the next. But yeah, a little less than 2 minutes away. Predictions are up, chat. Big lead in score now by Brainfixer. He is on match point. If he wins this map, well, then the match is over.
You hear me?
And I hear some kind of bench in the background. I don't know what that is about.
I thought I smelled reindeer.
Hey, Buff Guy. Chat, Buff Guy is joining me. He was supposed to join me earlier, but he overslept.
Yeah,
that's okay. I'm not blaming you. I'm just publicly shaming you. I love you, buddy.
It's all right, man. I do that any time I'm on stream anyways.
I'm glad to have you, man. Thanks for joining me. We're about a minute away.
Happy to be here. Hey, chat. How you doing, everybody?
It's been
Sorry I slipped in.
No worries, man. It's been an interesting match so far. Scale, I don't know how much you've seen of Isle of Scale, but it really could have gone either way. We saw some great optimization from Atomicgarbage during the match, like improving his strat by like several minutes. It's just very impressive to see.
I saw the tail end there when Brainfixer took it, and I thought it was interesting. You got Event Staff and Chef, both pretty friggin' annoying disguises to get on the map, and a couple of melee items like the scissors. I mean, not too many people know where those are, so...
Yeah, you really have to have some map knowledge for some of those spins.
Bit of a pain in the ass spin, but they managed to get it done. The scalpel too. I mean, God, that's got to be one of the most annoying melee items on the map too. So.
I mean, it's no starfish, but yeah, it is annoying to get. But yeah, guys, the spin is live, and we got for Janus pistol as the garbage man, for Nolan Cassidy a sniper rifle as the nurse. So it can be both loud or silent, depending on what you're up to.
Pistol as the garbage man.
That's an interesting spin. And we see Atomicgarbage loading in super quick this time around.
Funny enough, the two garbage men, quote unquote garbage men that are chilling in the house next to Janus's, they carry silenced pistols.
That's true. That's true. That's some nice map knowledge there, Buff.
Well, I just figured maybe, instead of starting Garbage Man, because that is a decent starting spot, but you might want a few tranks for this one. So, you could opt to go for those guys, grab Garbage Man, and take out Janus pretty quick. But we'll see what these guys do here.
I mean, the more Calmers or Seekers you can bring for Wilderton, the nicer, right? I mean, it's like a roulette map. You don't need any of those, but it can speed things up dramatically by having some extra shots.
Especially with I like to trank everybody in Janus's place just to make things safe, and the nurse too is always nicer if you just stall the deputy by the bike and then hit the bell and get the nurse with a trank. It's better than getting him in the bush and then risk having him. I've had him dragged into the bush by the hut there, and then he slumped over into the creek really slowly and killed himself off. Like I was way off in the distance, and he just slumped into the creek.
True.
Yeah, that can
happen. It can speed up certain disguises by a lot. The Atomicgarbage opting to start in the suit, and he's trying to infiltrate Nolan Cassidy house. Decides against it though.
I caught that you said he's a Sasso speedrunner before, eh?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. So, like you said, he's probably hasn't seen all of this map yet either then. This could be his first time really exploring this map, right? This is his first tournament appearance, right?
Yeah, that's true. Well, Whaleton Creek is obviously a lot smaller and less intricate than Isle of Scale, which is a very intimidating map to learn.
True. He does seem to have a bit of map knowledge here with his stash in the sniper hut here, or the treehouse here.
Yeah, but yeah, with roulette you really get to know maps and disguises and where lethal melee items are.
Oh, it's one of the most fun parts about the whole concept of roulette. You get to just explore.
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
Now I find it interesting that Brainfixer is also starting in the suit. So neither player is opting to start as garbage man here.
Very little upfront intel.
Yeah, that
that's
is
an interesting choice.
Clues to help you obtain the information we need.
Yeah, I wonder what the train of thought here is with this. Both of them opting to try to get into Nolan's place
And
early.
Brainfixer just calmed that door super hard. Like that door just passed out straight away.
Like the other day in Adam and I's match when Adam got the plant sick.
Running this mission with very
That was
little
funny.
upfront intel. But these
Yeah.
locations could
Yeah, hopefully he used the right gun this time. No, he's good. He uses the crowbar. That's good.
This is an interesting infiltration from Brainfixer though. It looks like he misses his combo shot. That's gonna cost him, I feel like.
Oof. Oh, did he miss it? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah,
miss
he
it.
did.
Damn.
That's already.
Yes. Misses both of them. Oh man, he's missed
This
two.
is already
tracks.
4 shots. But
Jesus.
still, he does get the KO on Nolan. But he didn't leave himself. Look at that pip camera there. With the camera. But yeah, 4 darts for 2 players or for 2 NPCs. That's
Jesus.
that's not what you want. And we get a non-target kill because a guard clipped in through the wall or the floor and he died.
This game is awesome.
That's not what you want to see.
What the hell even happened with that? He was.
He was just clipping through things, and then like at a certain point, the game decides that the NPC is in a position where he shouldn't be, and then just kills him off. And that's not what you want to happen in a roulette match as a player. I mean, as a viewer, it's hilarious, of course, but it's not what you want.
No, that's terrible. That's a horrible way to rip, man. Poor Brainfixer on that one. That sucks. But man, thanks for the roulette highlight there. That was good.
But Atomic
Rip it
Garbage does has the nurse disguise, and he knocked out. Oh, I'm not a fan of this though, because you have that jogging lady that 100% will find that body.
Oh yeah, if she hasn't already. Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's. I wonder what his thought process there was. He could just trank the nurse by the bike.
Yo, Buff, can you quickly take over for 1 minute? I quickly have to go to the
Yeah.
bathroom. Yep.
Yeah, not a problem. All right, so we got Brainfixer still going at it in not Janus's house.
from Janus to someone
Full disclosure, I did not expect to be shoutcasting, so I'm a little bit stoned, so just bear with me, all right, everybody? Okay, thanks. Appreciate it, guys. What else did you expect, right? Anyways, Brainfixer's opting to, he's going to swap into Spencer the Hammer Green right about now. That's not a bad idea. What he's pausing, though. Needs to find out where the pistol is on the map, or the sniper rifle. Oh, I wonder why he's pausing. I hope everything's okay. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, we got, no, Frody's got me saying, meanwhile, we got, meanwhile, we've got Atomicgarbage as the garbage man, which is the most poetic thing I've seen in roulette so far. We've got Atomicgarbage. He's struggling to get the nurse. Must not know about the bike. Hey, welcome back, Rudolph. We're just talking shit about you.
I know.
Yeah. This is an interesting strat for the nurse here. He doesn't know about the bike bell, I guess. Oh.
That can be
Okay.
risky. You do need to drag that body quickly.
And watch his body slump the river really slow. He's good.
I'm assuming Brainfixer in the meantime managed to isolate Nolan in his house.
Yeah, he got Nolan, no problem. Yeah, and then he switched into Spencer Green there and
Yeah.
made his way out. He's doing good. He's getting the clues now. Seems like he's got what? This is his second clue he's going for now. But Atomicgarbage is in the
No,
nurse's
it's gonna
out.
be his third clue already. One from the hammer, and the documents, and now that the cigar box. So that's all 3 already.
Right, yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, Atomicgarbage got the nurse disguise. He's gonna pick up his smuggle in the treehouse.
Wonder why he opts to put it here. He must not know about the bench. Don't bring up benches now.
Too easy.
As soon as I said that, I'm like, why does a friggin' smuggle point have to be called bench? Come on now.
Just to honor you. But yeah, looks like Brainfixer is approaching the nerds now, going for that. He's just gonna take it target by target, just going for the Nolan isolation. Now he's just gonna get the nurse. He
That
is
makes
using the
perfect
bell.
sense. Much safer.
For
I mean,
sure.
if you this is not his map pick. This is an RNG map pick. So if you're not 100% sure,
Oi, oi.
oh shit, there's a side
What?
KO and a rip.
No.
Is that a rip? No, is
No. He was not orange. It was just a loud one. He got
Oh,
extremely lucky there, but he was not orange.
wow.
But that
I think that. Oh wow. Oh
he
god.
did hear that though. No, he's still good. By some miracle, he got one of the lucky frontal KOs where they
Well, that's a good.
don't spot you.
Damn. He had a lucky frontal KO that was loud, and he managed to save it. He's out of there. That was impressive. I think that's
Exactly.
worthy of highlights too, right there. That was good. Good save.
Yeah, Atomicgarbage is gonna work as well. He's entering Nolan's property. Nolan is out for a stroll though. He's just about in front of the party.
Yeah, he won't be in his house for another 2 minutes, pretty much. So,
He
I
takes the
wonder. He's
sniper
going
out.
for.
That's
He's
interesting.
going for. Atomicgarbage is kind of doing the same thing that Brainfixer is, going for one target at a time as well, I guess.
Now, if Nolan is outside on the streets, but you still do like the weapon case trigger lure, will he still come running up there, even though he's not in the house?
I'm not sure about that one.
So it
That's a
looks like
question
he
for-
might be thinking of that. But yeah, Brain
Like
Fixer.
you talking about leaving a briefcase for Nolan and then having him come back and deliver it into the house, or
And look, back to green guns for Brain Fixer. No, like there's something with his weapon case, right? If you like fuck around with that, then Nolan will come up and investigate.
oh right, yeah, he goes into a lockdown there if you shoot the case. But I think he does come running into the house. It is a lure, isn't it? I'm almost positive of that. I don't know. Coates, you're in the chat, right? Is that a lure from anywhere?
I think it was. I've never used it myself.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a garbage man grab right in the open. This looks risky.
Oh, brain fixer, ballsy. No, he can't. He's not gonna get away with that. He's already the body's already been seen.
No, and he knocks him out right in public as well. Brain,
no.
what are you doing?
Just grab him from behind the guy, man.
Yeah, and that's a rip. Oh, that was
Shit.
so risky. And that's a rip.
Damn.
And we just saw a restart from Atomicgarbage as well, so it's all even again.
Oh, that's so brutal.
Atomicgarbage is starting as the garbage man now, compared to the suit earlier. So he is willing to change and mix up his threats while playing, which is always awesome to see.
Well, I didn't see him do it, but apparently he adapted halfway through the scale spin the same way as well, right? So
Yeah, he
seems to
definitely
be
did. Oh, and an unlucky rip there.
that
Got
sucks.
spotted by the personal guard, Gunter Muller.
Yeah, Gunter, yeah. Yeah, he seems to be a think on his feet type of player, which is really good. As soon as he gains he's got the skill. He just needs that map knowledge now. As soon as he starts gaining on that, he's gonna be a powerhouse. So.
And again, Brainfixer with an interesting Nolan isolation in the house. It is very Calmer heavy though, what he was doing there.
Yeah,
He's using 4 Calmer shots there.
He must not know about isolating Nolan in the garage or getting him with a seeker shot. I mean, if you're going to use that many tranks, you might as well just use the one dart with the seeker and get him in Batty's backyard. But again, this is not his map pick, so.
Yeah, and also it does work, right? So who are we to say?
Yeah, hey, he's getting it to work.
He does get the isolation within the first minute, so well done by him. And we see another rip by Atomic at the same spot.
Just can't put it all together yet. Gets a little better every time, though. Noticing he's not ripping on the same mistakes. So
no, it's very impressive. He's learning from each rip. It's just beautiful to see. Yeah, Brainfixer working on the last clue. We'll have all 3 now, and he's gonna make his way over to the nurse. Not too long after this.
So he's probably gonna opt for gramophone lure. or he's just gonna approach Janus as the nurse.
No,
They're
I'm assuming
doing
he's
that.
gonna do the same thing. Just obtain the nurse disguise and then just making his way back to Nolan and get the kill and get the green guns back. I think he's gonna stick to what he's doing, but just go for a different garbage man disguise this time around, and not that one that's while he's wide out in the public.
Yeah, he could go for that one again, but the kicker is he needs to be in Batty's yard for that. So it does take a little while to get in there sometimes, but
Yeah, true. It depends on the timing.
yeah, I think around 2 minutes he's in Batty's yard in the first cycle. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, roughly somewhat like that, exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can see another frontal KO here. Nah, not this time around.
Man, not this time. He's got it. He learned from his first time. That's good. Did he ring the bell again?
It
What
did
was
look
that?
like it, yeah. Look at the deputy. He's moving.
Wouldn't that be awesome? He totally did. Lures him in again just for the fuck of it.
Nah, that
Great.
was just fighting with the game keybinds and everything. I must
I
imagine.
wouldn't be surprised if he did it on purpose just to troll. That'd be funny. I mean, why not? But
Now
no,
Atomic Garbage infiltrating the house of Janus. He's in there.
the house that Janus built.
Exactly.
He's got it. It's I don't have the spin, so it's Janus Pistol Garbage Man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
I can hook you up with
Well
the
then-
spin real quick.
He should have everything he needs then. So yeah, he's gonna go for the gramophone lure on Janus, which is solid.
I posted the
I'll
spin
take-
link on Discord in the end.
Oh, thanks, man.
But yeah, Brainfixer got the nurse. Now is picking up the sniper from the bench. I know it's not the bench, it's the park, but I just want to say bench.
Is everything bench in Dutch?
Kinda. But yeah, we're gonna see the kill here from Brainfixer, and he should be back to green guns here. Yep, there we go. First target
Well
down,
done.
4.5 minutes in.
Now, how's he gonna get the garbage man? Let's see this. What's he gonna opt to do?
He's gonna get rid of this exterminator, who was the
Oh,
one
no,
who
dude.
saw him in the first place.
So he's opting to do the same strat. I mean, it could work.
I don't
This
know
is
if there
doing
will be
something
someone else to see him here, but we're about to find out.
Oh, this is so
It's a
risky.
calmer shot.
Oh man, the construction
And does
work
get the
is-
disguise. Very well done. And ooh,
Holy.
huge whoosh from Atomic Garbage there.
Oh man.
He does manage to escape though. But he's not out of the woods yet because there's enforcers and no.
Oh, you got a spam instinct, bro. Damn.
Yeah, that was hard to save though from that scenario. Like you got people coming in from the peekaboo and people downstairs. Like that was he was stuck between a rock and a hard place
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, that's too bad. Well, he's at least he's ripping on different things. I mean, he's every rip is a learning lesson, so
Yeah, he's learning from every rip. It's definitely improved a lot already.
absolutely. He's going to be a really strong opponent one of these days when he gets a little more map knowledge for sure.
Yeah, if he keeps on practicing for sure. But yeah, Brainfixer made it into the house. Gonna go for the gramophone lure.
Oh, he gets ripped again, Atomic Garbage. I don't know why he's taking this route. That's like the second or third time he's ripped doing that. Oh man, gotta be
I
careful
mean,
there, man.
sometimes you have to learn the hard way, right?
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
we got
gramophone
the-
lure here for Brainfixer. Just needs to
We got
KO
Brainfixer,
Gunter Muller,
okay.
and it's looking solid for him.
Just don't rip on the Gunther Muller part here. He's good. Looks
Yep.
like he's got the kill.
Not
He's
yet.
about to get the kill.
He does have all the clues. He might not have a pistol with him, so he's gonna have to use a loud one.
Oh. Yeah, he
Ma-
did bring
maybe.
several tranks in, so it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, he brought in
Oof, this-
two tranks, and he had to smuggle the sniper. So he had to make use of a loud one. Does get the kill, boxes him up quickly, managed to change disguise and get out of there.
Wow. good delivery and good getaway there. Now, is he going to rip you in the
this
manhole?
can still be tricky. He does need to be aware of his surroundings here. You can
Yeah,
get ripped
oh,
with an
shit.
unlucky jogging lady, but no, very well done
He's-
there from
He's
Brainfixer.
good.
And
Well
that's a
done,
5-star in 7 minutes, and that's a clean sweep from Brainfixer.
Wow. This is a losers bracket match, right?
Yeah,
Oh, shame. I guess Atomicgarbage is out of it then, but valiant effort, man. You played real well.
well, let me pull up the brackets real quick, but definitely a good match. It's really great to see Atomicgarbage improving with each rip and like during a match. Like he's getting to learn more and more stuff. If he keeps this up, like you said, he'll definitely will be someone to contend with in the future.
For sure. He looks very promising in that regard. It's just a knowledge thing at this point. He's got the skills.
Exactly.
So,
So yeah, let's take a look at the bracket. That does sadly mean that Atomicgarbage, as we can see here at the top of loser round 3, he will be out of the tournament. GG's to him though. We hope to see him back for the next one. Brainfixer moves on to loser bracket round 4, where he will face Fusk. And these players have a history with each other. If my memory serves me right, they were in the same group of the Roulette Rifle World Championship. So it's not the first time that these two players have met up. So that should be a really cool matchup.
nice. I always love seeing that. Repeats. Those are always good. Brainfixer, good games there, man. Well done. Congrats on the win.